Finance. FCR 1.00 Authority. FCR 1.01 The Finance Committee is a permanent committee pursuant to Article 16, Section 1, of the U.S. Figure Skating Bylaws. FCR 1.50 Responsibility. FCR 1.51 The Finance Committee will A. Provide assistance to the Treasurer. B. Provide financial analysis for the officers, Board of Directors and Governing Council, and C. Performs special studies and other projects as requested to further the programs of U.S. figure skating. FCR 2.00 Organization. FCR 2.01 The Finance Committee shall consist of the Treasurer, as Chair, the immediate past Treasurer and such other committee members as are appointed in accordance with Article 18 of the U.S. Figure Skating Bylaws. FCR 3.00 Budget. FCR 3.01 The budget is the sole authority for material disbursements. The authority terminates with the fiscal year, and only the Governing Council can change a budget after adoption. A. The Treasurer, assisted by the Finance Committee, will prepare the budget for approval by the Board of Directors. The budget will clearly reflect the sources of income and the purposes of expenditures. The officers, committee chairs, executive director, and others responsible for revenues or expenditures will be identified in the budget and are responsible for contributing to its timely preparation. B. If amounts originally requested are not included in the budget prepared by the Finance Committee, such amounts will, on request of the originator, be submitted by the Finance Committee to the Board of Directors for separate, individual consideration. FCR 3.02 The Treasurer, assisted by the Finance Committee, will report the results of monthly operations compared to the budget and will notify the Board of Directors when the results deviate or are expected to deviate negatively and materially from the budget. Accompanying such notice will be a report of steps taken and recommendations for restoration of fiscal integrity. FCR 3.03 The Treasurer, assisted by the Finance Committee, may authorize expenditures in excess of budget in amounts less than the amount considered material by the certified public accountants in the most recent audit of U.S. figure skating financial statements. The Board of Directors may approve material expenditures in excess of budget increases in emergencies. A. An emergency is an unexpected, impending 1. Termination or substantial weakening of an approved program. 2. Probability of material financial gain or loss. 3. Opportunity for accomplishment of an important, material U.S. figure skating goal. FCR 3.04 The Treasurer, assisted by the Finance Committee, will receive proposals for substantial changes in program goals or activities which result in a significant budget deviation and forward them with recommendations to the Board of Directors for approval or disapproval. FCR 3.05 Substantial changes in significant approved program activities must be approved by the Board of Directors. FCR 4.00 Financial Reporting. FCR 4.01 The Treasurer, assisted by the Finance Committee, will provide audited annual financial statements, tax returns and such other financial reports as may be required. FCR 4.02 Financial reports will be completed and published on the U.S. Figure Skating website no later than 9 months following the close of the prior fiscal year. FCR 4.03 Financial reports provided with the annual Governing Council meeting book will include A. Consolidated statements of financial position. B. Form 990s for U.S. Figure Skating and the U.S. Figure Skating Foundation, and C. The prior year's budget showing the approved budget, actual amounts expended, variances from the proposed budget for each budget line item and projections for the end of the current fiscal year by line item. FCR 4.04 The final budget for the year just ended will be published on the members-only website within 4 months following the end of the fiscal year. The final version will show the approved budget, actual amounts expended and variances for each line item. FCR 5.00 Custodianship. FCR 5.01 As custodian of the assets and income of U.S. figure skating, the Treasurer, assisted by the Finance Committee, will Provide reasonable procedures for the safeguarding of assets and the conservation of income. Safeguarding assets includes recording, care and replacement. The conservation of income includes reasonable procedures to maintain the integrity of receipts and disbursements and to identify and report material loss, waste, inefficiency and the incurring of excessive financial risk or liability. FCR 5.02 The Treasurer, assisted by the Finance Committee, will supervise the investments of U.S. figure skating and will report thereon to the Board of Directors and the Governing Council at each regular meeting. FCR 6.00 Procedures. FCR 6.01 The Treasurer, assisted by the Finance Committee, will provide and maintain written procedures and guidelines for the execution of the responsibilities charged in these rules. FCR 6.02 All actions or motions resulting in increased expenditures must be presented together with a financial analysis.